Yu-Dee Chang. We love Yu-Dee. He always gives us an interesting way to make money. Even though he's a little bearish sometimes, he still has trades to make. Chief trader of Ace Investment Strategists. Yu-Dee, what's going to happen? Say Ben Bernanke does what we're expecting him to do now, which is essentially to give no telegraphing at all. That is, not give a strong indication that there's going to be more money printing. Is there going to be a bigger pullback than we saw today?
Well, I don't know about right away or not, but personally, I'm not anticipating him to telegraph anything that strongly. Usually, you think about it, Fed symposium is not a forum that the Fed does anything. Usually, if they do anything, it's going to be at the FOMC meeting. But on a slightly longer term than tomorrow basis, I'm actually anticipating more pullback in this market. I base this on a couple of things. First of all, the market is what? Over the past 3 months, it's up about 11% already. And the fact that we're going into historically a weak period, September, October, and the fact that the fear index, the VIX, is still at a very, very low level, usually that signals there will be a little bit more pullback or turmoil in the stock market.
Yu-Dee, you sound like a trader hedging your bets. You're calling for a correction, but you're not saying when. Well, let's look at the VIX here. The VIX is trading at a 4-month high, sort of showing that there's some complacency out there in the market. What is the VIX telling you right now? Yeah.
Basically, the VIX is telling me, sometimes you think about this. People are saying using a low VIX, that means the market has to come down. Not necessarily right away, but usually you look at a time frame over the next 8 weeks or so. It does signify that the market will come down. Like I said, I'm hedging a little bit, saying that, well, I don't know about whether the market will come down tomorrow, but I really do believe we will see a pullback significantly in the market over the next 8 weeks, somewhere in between there. And I think minimally it's going to be about a 5.5% pullback. It could even be about a 9 or 10% pullback. I think it's going to happen.
Yu-Dee, I understand you just went to Asia, or you have recently. There's a lot of questions about whether this pullback in Asia is for real or not. What do you think?
I think it's for real. I'm actually a proponent of a stronger Asia, but I was there just last month. I went to Beijing, I went to Nanning. It's a smaller city there. I tell you, I see real slowdown. Now, of course, the question still would be, is this a soft landing or is it going to be turning into a hard landing? I think at the least, it's going to be a soft landing, and there's more to come, I'm telling you. Look at South Korea. Today's data is showing that country is slowing down as well. So I think the slowdown of Asia is eventually going to work itself into the news and affect the market. That's another reason that I think in the near-term basis, we'll see a pullback in our market.
Hey, Alan, let's get you back in here from the floor of the CME. I'm actually going to be on a flight tonight. I'll be on the floor for the Fed chairman's big speech tomorrow. Set the scene for us. How are traders anticipating this speech? How are they gearing up? What's the trade?
Well, as a trader, you've always got to realize that they can always pull that, that card out of their pocket when they want to play it. So if it's telegraphed or not, I don't think it's that important. The market's had a little bit of relaxing here, and most people feel that not anything is, nothing's going to happen. So we'll have to look. Like I said, I'm focusing next week. The ECB is a bigger issue. People have been waiting for this, and often they get disappointed from the Jackson Hole situation. So I don't know, but to get to your guess there, to predict a slowdown in Asia and predict a stock market decline, that's really fighting the overall trends we've had for 4 years. So I'm not smart enough to be that guy. If he wants to step out on the ledge and say that he's picking a turn in the market, good luck to him. But every time the market's sold off here recently, it's rebounded, and we've made some new relative highs, especially in equities over the last 4 years.
Okay. Just remember, by the way, that ledges are very high, and that's where the market is now. So I don't know who's on the ledge here. Yu-Dee Lang, Alan Nuckman, thank you very much. By the way, Alan, we're going to see in just a couple of minutes as the S&P closes. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, well, Paul Ryan setting the stage for Mitt Romney to accept the Republican nomination tonight.